Fought in battle, didn't end well. Now we got Morgan in my party.
Yes.
Oh, and now we're on our way to build an army to fight the Blight. Alright. So open the world map. Details major locations of interest around the Kingdom of Ferelden. These world maps travel various locations, although some are not available, so you meet certain criteria. Oh. Okay.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Yeah, man, what the fuck is up with that? You left us to die!
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you
That
or
promise feels
anyone.
empty. For what you fucking done. Cowardly prick.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
That's the point. You left him to fucking die.
Wake up, gentlemen.
Love it,
More
sir.
travelers to attend to. I guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them others.
Oh,
you know.
one sec.
Maybe we should.
Alright, I'm back. Just need to get something done real quick. Move on. Your toll collector's done?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Facing the highway? Think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that.
I don't have that kind of coin.
And if I don't believe you, how do we solve this predicament?
Do you really want to fight a Grey
Did
Warden?
he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found. What do you say, gents? With that kind of bounty, we can retire. Let's be heroes to the kingdom.
Oh, you fucking piece of
As you said before, far better than that. There is no hope for you now.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Fuck.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all.
This shy operation is pathetic. I could do better.
Right. I guess so. Sorry.
Hand over everything. Well. Want some questions
Well, what
answered.
could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
It's only on lottery.
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tear and Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
Ever heard about any survivors from the
A
battle?
couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
Don't ask
Well, then let me go!
Hand over everything you've
Yes,
stolen.
yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
I'm turning you into the authorities.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
Start running and don't
Bless
come
you.
back.
The Darkspawn can have this place. Very well.
Let's lock it. What the fuck?
What do you wish of me?
Let's ask.
If you must.
How'd you become a sharp sheep?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
My mother has been doing this for a long time, though.
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can he change his other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
You spent a lot of time as an animal.
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
What do other animals think of you when you've changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
Is that sort of magic open to abuse?
Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the circle's thrall for the sake of what might be is a dangerous path to walk. There are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom.
That's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your bill is quite useful.
Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Okay.
What do you
How's
need?
it going? What do you...
You don't
want
have to do
about-
that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
My dad just wanted to talk.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize,
I'd
man.
like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you, man.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
He saved your life by saying it to the tower.
Yes, I know. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
The entire family was murdered just recently.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about
I
Duncan.
know I brought it up,
You-
man. I need to feel so
I'm
bad.
so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Anytime, sir. Hey, boy! How's it going? Get fed that dog! Let's go! Woo! Morgan approves! Let's go! Okay, where's the chest spot? Oh, okay. Creates... Oh, wait, was it...
It will be done.
Cigar. Okay, fair enough. Chainmail gloves. Do I... What the hell? Okay. So I should have my strength a bit this time.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Let's get to the point.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Need to hear some news before we can decide. Well. Figure out, let's just get going.
Well, we'll need to decide eventually. Let's head into the village when you're ready.
Let's just grasp, dream life. Oh shit, disorient. Vulnerability hacks. Or blast lightning. Crossbow weapons. Herbalism.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
Do you know about the bands outside the
Thieves
village?
prey on the unfortunate whenever they get the chance. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Can I ask a few questions?
I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
1 second. Is anyone in charge
The
here?
band has marched north with Tairn Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could
Miriam?
speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
He's Elden Ring, I've come back. God damn.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why do I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Don't you think you're being all unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise to still make a profit, no?
And hear more belly aching? I'd rather take my goods back to Denerim.
All your prizes are to lose your goods.
You wouldn't dare. I'm leaving.
Fuck off. Well, if you like, but the weapons stay here.
And who's gonna make me leave him? You? I hope the Darkspawn
Fuck
choke on your
off.
cheap
Damn it.
hides.
Okay.
Ah.
I suppose it couldn't be helped.
Damn.
Maker help
Shit.
us all.
Ah, fuck. I fucked that up.
The Chanters are still operating their board.
Except...
Now that's dedication.
Very well.
That's all. He's some back.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop. Somebody shut his mouth.
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
Waste my time. Continue romancing if you must.
Darkspawn will feast on our flesh! Everyone will die! Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts! They will take your children!
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
You know there were bands on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Brian will appreciate that. Maker watch over you.
Your king is dead! Your king is dead! There is no hope!
Mother!
Alright,
Have you seen my mother?
It depends. Who's your mom?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Join me, I'll help you.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Do you know where your father
He
is?
went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Please just come.
Why not? Why would she leave me here? But she must be coming.
Can't stand here forever. What if she doesn't
I don't know. Maybe I should go home and look for her.
Take you to your farmhold.
No, I'm big enough to go myself. The mean men must be gone by now.
I fucked that up! Ah, god damn it! God damn it, okay. I think I got that kid killed. fuck, man.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked. Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
This should...
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea.
No.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
I'll figure it out as we go.
What do you need? Ask away.
Alright.
You there. If you're move on if you can. Lothering's lost. You might. We've had... There simply isn't enough food to go around. Best of luck.
Alright. Let's hope I don't...
Have you seen my mother?
That's who's...
It's me. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village. He went with William to the next. Why not? Why would she leave me here? But...
Oh, fuck. What the fuck did I do? Ah! I fucked that up. Damn it. Is there like... Is that like the only way... is there only like one way that conversation can go?
Their board. Now, that's dedication.
Deleted. There! One of their minions. Dogs. You again. Can you all not smell the evil? This one is tainted!
Are you
calling me a coward?
Calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
Our courage? But there's nothing we can do. Then, what?
The evil shall descend upon us!
And it's time, and no one's fucking talking. God damn it. I did not like the fucking... I did not like the dialogue in that last conversation.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say?
Hello.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
Any traps
Old
for...
man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Why don't you buy some?
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields. He doesn't have any poison. He can be a bit eccentric. I didn't...
Ah, shit. Which party? Okay.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of the forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Okay then.
You
Hello?
are one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
Our prisoner, who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Inari?
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
What did you do, turn up?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Aren't you interested in seeing it?
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
I'm on a quest of great importance.
Importance is a matter of perspective. From here, very little seems meaningful.
You can help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
First off, what's in here? Aww.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Actually, I was hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I know a bird,
and you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. I'll write all you...
Okay.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where he's going?
Back off. Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? You could...
He is charging out.
'Tis only survival.
I have
You...
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more. Would it... I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. And hear more belly aching? I'd rather take my goods. You wouldn't dare. I'm leaving. And who's gonna... I hope...
I suppose...
Okay. Well, damn. Okay. Who's not? Eradicated. We speak to the revered mother, see if we can get statements.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde.
They're the only make us folk. This village has chant of light scattered in the darkness. Word to spell fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Those who seek redemption and those who
Nah, fucking hell.
Four corners of the world. Let it rise
Oh shit,
at last
I'm
to the
talking about
ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
What do you wish of me?
Return to the Black City in heaven, and then... Blight, make it pure. Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then...
A lot of skulls, what the fuck? Where's this? Okay. Shapeshifter. Robes. Alistair. Huh. Or recruit shield. Maybe Alistair can benefit from this. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's kind of shit. Prestigious.
Then shall the Maker return to us, and then shall the Maker return...
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
Alright.
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
Tithe? To the Chantry? Are you joking?
A great number of people could be fed and clothed for a fraction of your finery. But you must do as your heart wills. What can I do for you, then?
I want to talk about Sten, the Kunari imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into
Your
my
custody. And who might you be?
My father was Tyrion Coastland. Can you trust that?
Be that as it may, I cannot release a murderer simply because you are of noble birth.
Okay, fair enough.
Be reasonable.
I agree. In need of aid against the Dark.
A Grey Warden. Oh dear, I will have to ask you to leave before you bring trouble on our heads.
Going to the Canary and fight the Darkspawn.
To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him?
If not, I will kill him. Problem solved.
No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you.
What do you mean?
You have not heard. The Cairn claims that the Grey Wardens are responsible for the King's death. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do.
Shit.
Now, if there is nothing else... Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature.
What did he do?
Butchered an entire farmhold.
Oh.
Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
Only can do
He would not say, though he acknowledged his guilt. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Canary is a danger.
Why would this cause an incident with these people?
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race. May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Damn. Okay. There's a shot. Persuasive enough.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Who the fuck is Andraste? Oh, fuck. Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Draw the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against Tyrion Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tyrion Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Cairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
You think Logain is involved with the Arl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Logain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Shouldn't you be fleeing?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
Should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Thank you again, good sir.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness.
Yes? What can I do for you now?
Can you provide any help to the Queer Ones at all?
I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and chantry. The best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else... You were contemptuous when I asked for aid. A blessing would hardly be appropriate. Now...
Fair enough.
If there is nothing else...
Yes,
may the Maker...
There's some resupply there. Okay.
Those who seek redemption be delivered, but those who have sinned be forgiven.
What the fuck are these images that keep popping up after every loading screen? What the hell?
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want.
Hey, man.
Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted? I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves. And he persists. Maddening!
It will be done.
Oh, where do I go? Oh wait, I should probably talk to Stem. One sec. One sec.
What do you wish of me? We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will. I am here because Flemeth command. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer. Then I assume I'll just...
Oh, fuck. Oh shit, what the fuck is going on? First off. Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? Oh, come on, I crashed too. Really?
You wish something more of me? My preference is death in battle. Failing that, I will wait for the Darkspawn. My people have heard legends of the Grey Wardens. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Warden... Farewell.
A penitent man.
Wait. Salt poultice. Yeah, custom one. There's talents. Skills. Oh shit. Ah, fuck, I should have put it into... Okay, there we go.
How shall it be? As you say. Of course.
Holy shit, I used up all my health. It's like... Fuck. Okay.
As you say. Yes.
Goes. Oh, okay. I mean, I know.
cousin.
Well,
Refuge.
look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a fellow by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen him.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Look, he wants to fight. We have to
Right.
oblige.
Let's make this quick.
You should run while you
We have done well. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Grey Wardens didn't betray King Helen. Logan did.
I was there. The Terran pulled us out of a trap.
The Terran left the king to die.
The king to his death. The Terran could do nothing.
Start running.
Yes, thank you.
Right
Thank you.
now.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
Appreciate what you tried to do.
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
There's something you want? Oh, well. What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate. Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
I'm so eager to come.
The Maker told me to.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Any more than prayers, I'm
I
afraid.
can fight. I can do more than fight. As I said, I was not always a lay sister. I put aside that life when I came here. But now, if it is the Maker's will, I will take it up again. Gladly. Please let me help you.
Very well. I'll not turn way up when it is up.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down. Indeed.
I heard what you did with the other merchant. Got what he deserved. Was I still don't have food to sell?
Yeah, show me what you got. Ooh, health poultices. Let's go. Any lesser health poultices? More willpower? Oh, fuck, dude. Damn. Oh wait, that's my that's my shit. I won't be using this. Scale armor. Stuff leather. Boots. Chainmail gloves. Yeah, I got plenty. Nice. 18. Constitution. Oh, we should probably sell the short bow.
You're here about. I got other gear to sell.
Here we go. It's only those tactics. How's the streak? Rogue, okay. Bard, okay. Interesting. Country rogue. Oh shit. Trying to solve that much. Yeah.
You're here about. I got other gear to sell.
Fuck. Bucket. T-Vase.
Here, I got other gear to sell.
Oh yeah, I gotta do something stupid with that. Bracelets, horsepower, harness, quartz, greenstone, silver chalice. Buckets.
Here, I got other gear to sell. Check the check. Oh, no, don't.
I have
I figured if I
such
kept
things.
asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
See what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock.
Guts. Okay.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my
She no archery.
Yes?
Oh, she is an archer. Okay.
Let's do that.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Shit. Thanks for the different bow. You have Liliana longbow. That's dagger. It's my off. Okay, so same modifiers. Yo, what the fuck?
Any luck with that poison? Or you...
Oh fuck.
Any luck
Oh
with that
shit,
poison?
I can. Oh,
Or you...
okay. The boots. Yeah, just to get the whole bows. Shit. Fuck. Sorry, I got an archer with me. No. Sure.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my... Oh, sad to hear it. There should be enough around to make some, even if it's just...
Oh, okay.
Any luck with that poison?
Very well. Of course.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here?
It's the Maker's punishment, it is.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods? This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
You are welcome. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Allow
But
me. I could do that for you.
oh yeah.
I'm wondering, Morgan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Alright. See what you can do here.
Yes. It will be done.
Oh shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the shit?
Oh no, you don't!
Oh, what the fuck? Damn it, I'm dead. I'm fucked.
Off I go.
How the fuck do we take him out? What the hell? Okay. Stuff. Tactics. Oops. as long as they are visible. Won't chase down enemies for a month. Okay. Okay, I'll press it.
It will be done. So shall it be. Surely you can do far better than that.
Okay.
On it.
Wipe them out.
Oh yeah. Fuck. I need just fucking survivability, man. What the fuck? I can. Ah, shit. Fucked over my own turret. Fucking shit, dude.
Let us end this quickly. This will not end well for you. Of course.
Yeah, rotated.
As you say.
Oh shit, dude, what the fuck? Needs a fucking.
Tis you.
It will be done.
Allow me. I could do that for you. On my way.
Okay, here we go. It's a strength. Okay. Chance for a let's go.
Blessed are the peacekeepers.
Oh yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. Accept. So. Okay. Some more helmet. What the hell? What the hell?
It seems we must defend ourselves.
Okay, here we What the fuck?
Yes.
Oh, shit. That sucks. Fuck. It's like... Ah, damn, need oral fruit. Okay. Ah, fuck. My main character sucks in this. And find more elk fruit.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Good. Okay. Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Oh, 3 classes of venom. Okay, how much venom do we have? 2. So you need one
Any luck with that
and
poison?
one glass.
Or you...
Actually, wait. I can only want this. Hey, yo. Let's go.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold a sword into service.
Terran wants a new army, but is it to fight them Darkspawn or those nobles shouting against them?
I've no idea, but I'm sure not about to raise my hand if you catch my meaning.
I hear
What's gonna
those
happen
bandits
down south?
are back again. Why don't the Templars...
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kukari Wilds.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right. And they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, and the stars all... And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours.
Hey, alright. I think that was... Oh yeah, here.
Right away.
Okay, we can use that. Oops. Stealing, proof stealing. Fucking hell, dude. Just feeling a little less special. Give myself toxic smoke. I'm playing myself most of the time. Fucking hell.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies.
Oh, shit.
Attack!
Four foes approach! Let us end this quickly. Very well. So shall it be.
Rest in peace. Sorry, I had to come to this. Who the hell? Oh shit. Shit, no, fuck.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
Wasn't trying to save you. Oh well. How much? Just
You
how
want a
pleasure.
reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound?
Oh hell
I'll
yeah!
use that
Let's
to fix
go.
up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads.
That was just
Good.
fine.
One good turn deserves another. That's what the missus always claims. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello,
Sandal,
my boy.
fucking Sandal.
Hello. Road's been mighty
Davis.
dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
You too.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
As you say. It will be done.
Alright, let's go. Gather your party. What's your... Yes. This dragon, the archer.
Bad dreams, huh?
This one's something I
Drank
ate.
more like, as in the tainted blood, remember? You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
This dream's gonna happen a lot.
It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Are there any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Okay. Okay. Not bad. Okay.
Yes?
Oh, how you get up?
Oh, why, you little...
Did you just jump in the high side of your own shadow again?
Oh, you're so funny. Such rapier wit. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look.
Yeah. Just a warning. Go taking a hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
I'll be fine, man. I'll be fine. There's more again. Look at.
What do you need?
Yes.
Ask away.
What can a Templar do?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
Have you hunted any mages?
No, I never actually became a full Templar. Duncan recruited me before I took my vows. I was only present during one harrowing. The ritual that they test the mages with. It's not unlike our joining, really. And just as deadly. The girl they tested, she had a demon put inside her to see if she could resist. And she couldn't. We had to end it quickly. I have to say I didn't have much interest in becoming a Templar after that.
So Templars use magic themselves?
You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however, since really our talents only work on mages. Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit.
Okay, then. So can others learn these talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
So you were addicted to this lyrium?
Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templar's talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me. What do you need?
Yes.
Ask away.
Never mind. What the hell is Morgan, dude? What the fuck?
Yes? Yes? Well,
Fuck.
Here I am.
This vision.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in. I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, A single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
Oh. And this made you want to help me.
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
Was I gonna sit by
That
either?
is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a Blight to stop.
Yeah.
Yes? Well, here I am.
What's life like, Church?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
How so?
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
I prefer your ideas to the ideas of the Chantry.
Thank you. Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Yeah, let's go. Let's march. What the hell?
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick at your service once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Over as far as I can tell. Oh, okay. So I do level up when I die, but like, okay, so they just like stay. So the unequipped characters just stay there. Let me see your, yeah,
I'm sure you'll be
like,
pleased with...
I'd like to see your wares. Okay, maybe not now. Holy shit. And that's... crafting. This all venom. No. Holy shit, this shit is expensive. What gifts can I get so oh my god. Okay. Let's see here. Each gift most quality. First gift. Okay. Okay, diminishing approval. Approval. Okay. Okay, so dog has his preferences for foods and bones, but his approval rating will always be 100%. So you can infuse all of your things ratings with gifts originally meant for your dog. Okay. Leona. Charleston. And Zevran. Okay. She wants a silver bracelet? Oh. No, no. Where's dead? No. Mask. Chastity belt, what the fuck?
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas. Oh, so
Crushable pigeon, backpack. Okay. Oh, there she is. Okay. What's up? I'll fuck this up.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Have you been hunted by the Chantry?
You are very cute to ask so many questions. Really? Perhaps we should be wrapped in ribbons and adorned with flowers. So cute are we, too. My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
Yeah, really had no trouble with
I am
them?
unsure. I was too young to understand, and perhaps 'twas bravado on Flemeth's part, or perhaps she was merely amused. I will never know. Flemeth would warn them, once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
I almost use as a bait. Use you as bait. Did you actually kill them all?
Me? No, I never did any of the killing until later. And even then, Flemeth was a glutton for that sort of thing. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Perhaps they did. Still, I do not begrudge them doing what they believe is necessary. The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the Circle of Magi as apostates, and apostates could become maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demon-enslaved abominations. It may even be true, still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit.
I agree completely.
Oh, I hope you are not simply being agreeable. It would be a refreshing change. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
Yes! Let's go! Okay. Let's do this.
What do you wish of me? If you
Ask
must.
something. Oh shit, okay. I should have read that.
What do you wish of me? If you must. I cannot teach you, no, but any other mages that cared to learn, yes, I could do that. Send whoever you wish my way, and I shall teach them what I can in the camp, provided they possess the will to even make the attempt.
Okay.
What do you wish of me?
Let's
If you
ask
must.
some.
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You probe me anything.
Beg pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious... For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
You kept going back to the wilds?
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen.
For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
You're daring, sounds like.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
So surprise or good lie?
I do not know how well I lie, but I will do whatever I must in order to survive. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Touching? Like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. Yes. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
I'm glad it worked out this way, at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Oh.
Yes? If you must. I cannot... Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes? If you must.
Wrong with Roy, what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A powerful Maleficent?
You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I'm more interested in the truth.
I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
And the point would be...
It was you who made the query of Flemeth. Why ask if you do not wish to know? As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful. A fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
So how long ago is this?
Many centuries, before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the Bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
Hold his wife to another man?
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
She spoke to spirits, demons.
Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Of course, fine.
You would be surprised at how little my mother cares for what I or others think of her past. The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the Great War with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
I don't know. Do you believe her
I
version?
do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has coloured her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
Yeah. How's she...
The demon within her has transformed
okay.
her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds but she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
The legend tells Plymouth having any...
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Or... some sort.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
Well, it died.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is
yeah,
worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Oh, fuck! Okay, fuck. Okay.
Yes?
Okay. Okay.
If you must.
And
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
oh, you'll bet.
Sometimes I do wonder the very same thing. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I'm more interested.
I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her. Many centuries before, the tales say, Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange. Aye, it was. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement in the first place. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore. Spirits first. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies. The truth of the matter is that there was never... Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began. Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless. Ah, then you... which is...
Yeah, let's go.
Yes?
So, okay.
So, full of questions, are you?
So, are you really Flemeth's
I
daughter?
assume you were actually asking whether Flemeth herself gave birth to me. Truly, I do not know. I once asked Flemeth that very question, and she merely laughed at me. 'Tis not inconceivable that she could capture a chastened man, or perhaps change to a more attractive form to attract him willingly. I find it more difficult to imagine her with child.
She was not always as old as she is now, was she?
As a matter of fact, I remember her being younger once. She had black hair, much like my own, long and lustrous. But how could that be if she is centuries old? Has she become wizened only recently? Or are the tales of her legend only that, and nothing more? I do know the tales of Flemeth having many daughters, even though I have never met another. And Flemeth has always treated me as her blood.
Does that mean you love her?
What an odd thing to say. Why must love enter into the equation? Flemeth taught me everything I needed to learn,
how to survive, the meaning of power, the truth of men. If other mothers do not teach these things, then I believe them the lesser.
Wait. I suppose
You suppose it's true? 'Tis true. Take yourself. You do not honestly desire such things from me, do you? 'Tis better to be free of such cloying and cluttering delusions as love. There. I am glad you agree. I tire of this discussion. Let us move on, shall we? Yes? So, full of questions, are you?
Okay.
Yes? At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
Well, speaking to the trees? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
For a time.
Nice.
But one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. It was encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. I saw what I desired, and I took it. Such a concept did not even exist to me. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
You're just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
They made you stronger.
They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
What's my relationship? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I should change my, maybe I should change... Oh, wait. It's always nice. Oh, how's it hanging, bro?
What do you need?
One sec. So does it like increase every 10? Or is it like each bar?
Ask away.
You teach others to be Templar.
I suppose I could. But I really would rather not. When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word.
One sec. Oh shit, what the fuck? Okay. So, conversation. Yeah, very well.
Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something small you're asking, after all. What do you need?
Let me ask
something.
Away. Tell me about the Grey
Such as they are. About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need? Ask away.
So how did you become a Grey
Same way
Warden?
you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you? Ah, my secret is out. Now at last I can stop pretending. Pardon the drooling. Well, thankfully someone thinks so. Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
What might those skills be?
Well, it wasn't an easy life, you know. I don't know whether or not you've noticed, but I'm not exactly the Chantry type. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
You think this is better than being a Templar?
Oh, I suppose the Chantry life is good enough for some. Here, we have the chance to fight against the Blight. To actually do some good instead of sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be. It's fine. He died a hero. They all did. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
Yeah, +1. Fuck. How hard
What
is
do
it
you need?
to fucking hang out with this dude? What
Ask
the fuck?
away.
So you said this all
Did I say that?
human
I meant
raised
that
you.
dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
Let me see.
Well, it wasn't until I was 8 that I discovered you didn't have to lick yourself clean. Old habits die hard, you know.
That was explaining the breath as well, though.
And my table manners too. Though, come to think of it, they weren't all that different from the other Templars. Or did I dream all of that? Funny the dreams you'll have when you sleep on a cold, hard ground, isn't it?
I'm going to hit you very soon.
You would
now.
do violence upon me? I am shocked and
This dude's a
dismayed.
bro. This dude's a bro.
The dogs would never threaten me like this, you know. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a
seems
bastard.
nice.
And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind.
Fatherless
My mother was a
kind.
serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Our Lehman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow.
Okay.
He put a roof over my head. He was good to me. And he didn't have to be.
Oh.
I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the
bro,
Chantry
dude.
once I was old enough.
Alright. Why'd he send you? Then why did he send you out to the
Our
Chantry?
Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Isle didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well.
Oh shit!
The
what the
Arlessa
fuck?
made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She
Oh,
despised
what the
me.
hell, man? That's stupid. That sucks. What the fuck?
Maybe.
Yeah, what an awful thing to do.
She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Isle came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
So young.
And raised my dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle.
Oh shit.
So he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Okay, so it's updated. What the hell? Holy shit, what the hell? What the fuck? Okay. Monster. Wait, what the fuck? Where's the preset? What's this guy's deal? How's it going, good sir?
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
No. Never heard of you. Zagan, never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make to you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Olin banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
Just tell me what I need to know.
Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak, and perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous.
Alright, I guess I could do that. Yeah, you want me to investigate? Alright.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Alright. $47? Oh shit. All right. Probably try to increase my affinity now. Alright, probably just gonna end it here then. So